I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Time for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the best to ever do it in the heavyweight division. The Brown Bomber Joe Louis, one of the most historically important fighters of all time.
Todd, can you spot the reach difference? Can you spot it? Look at that.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Waco, North Carolina, a legend of the heavyweight division, a 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, Floyd Patterson. Fighting out of the blue corner, an iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You couldn't even squeeze through to your seat. This is that packed. The atmosphere is ridiculous.
What a great venue and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. So here we go. Should be a good one. No rest for the weary. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. It appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What do they tell them when they go back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This fighter embodies the cardinal rule of boxing. Hit and don't get hit.
These are my kind of fighters. Boxing on the edge of the ring. Using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Counter punch. The straight right just misses. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Both men step back for just a moment. This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter-puncher smart.
Good defense to block the hook. They exchange punches. Swing and a miss with that hook. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Catching. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter.
That was a tougher fight.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your glove.
The referee says they can continue, but how much more do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Never gonna happen. If you've got a good jab, you've got a good reach. I know nobody could ever get past that jab.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Beautiful counter shot. You need to turn this around halfway through.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They call it the Glory Division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it. You'd like to see more jabs. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. And he fails to score with that left hook. Which one of these athletes is going to say, I can't take it anymore? A perfect counter shot. Nice counter. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Well, this fighter has been down twice. They've got to up their game here, or this fight is going to be over.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Be smart when you go out there. Just take the round.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
Turn around.
On to the third. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not down twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
That left hook won't score. Blocks the left uppercut. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. That counter punch caught him clean. Nice counter shot. These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he'll close you down.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Bombs away. There's a counter shot. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. The straight right just misses. Counter shot lands. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to... Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six. Are you okay?
We get 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round.
Unbelievable heart.
That's not over yet.
Back at it in round 4. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Back and forth they go. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice counter. An amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. I don't care how good your chin is, a punch like that, and you're going down.
I've got to see that again.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater. And what a night and what a fight we expect this to be. And next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, 6 foot tall with a 71-inch reach. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson. He started his career as an Olympic gold medalist, and look at him now. He is the former heavyweight champion of the world. The Brown Bomber, Joe Louis. His fight against match.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Brooklyn, New York, here is the Olympic gold medalist, the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, and truly one of the all-time greats, Floyd Patterson. Fighting out of the blue corner, and iconic longtime world champion who defended his title for a record of 12 years, introducing a heavyweight champion of the world, the one and only Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
What a pleasure it is to be here in this environment. What a venue for this showdown.
Words are cheap.
Right.
It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. That's another scoring shot. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Johnny, a lot of fighters focus on their defense with their hands up. This fighter focuses on their defense with their footwork, moving on those angles, staying out of danger.
Do not give an outside fighter time to think. You've got to make the fighter panic. You've got to rush the fighter into doing things they don't normally do.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little twitch you do. So you've got to fight a counter puncher smart.
These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than equal.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Tried to score with that hook, but missed. That punch landed. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. They blocked the left there. Those counter punches have to hurt. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
So they don't get complacent. You think this is too easy. If you keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
I like that round. Good round. You feel good?
You were thinking, you were smart.
Get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him. Just be smart.
Don't forget the jab, don't get carried away. Think about the defense on the end of what you do.
It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get out there and switch on. Get this back.
Here we go. It's round 2. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
Todd, reach as well as speed, reach as well as power. What more can a fighter ask for?
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Both men step back for just a moment. How about that time counter shot? The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
Even I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you continue.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
It's that forever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds when he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
They exchange punches. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Joe Louis in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. They say no one knows a fighter better than their trainer, and this trainer is certainly considering maybe throwing in the towel after their fighter got dropped twice.
There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
I love it. That jab's slick.
Go back out there and win the round. Get back behind the jab.
That right hand's beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots.
On to the third. It's been a nightmare so far. What can they do to turn this around?
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
The ground bomber in some trouble. Trying to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
He just misses with that jab. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through willpower, calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. That hook won't score. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. Swing and a miss with that uppercut. Good counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
Great round. Now relax. Relax.
That was a terrible round, that is. Come on, you've let him back in.
And there's the bell to start round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice defense on that hook. That and get a replay from a different angle.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five. You are right.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Just missed with that hook. Nice work to block that left uppercut. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Halfway through the round, and they're struggling a little bit.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get to...
Gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Joe Louis just got caught. They've avoided catastrophe there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite-level stuff here.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
counter shot. That one lands. As we enter the final 10 seconds here, it's probably a round he'd rather forget. His legs are gone, but somehow he's still in this fight.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
He's smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round off.
Okay, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. You're doing good, kid.
Back out there, you need to win this round. Get your mind.
Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see if they can shake off the cobwebs after a disastrous last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
Jab slightly off target. Just avoids the left uppercut. That again in replay from a different angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at it. On the heels, look at it, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more.
A big headshot and he goes down. We have got to see that again in slow motion.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come to me.
They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Got to waste time. Get stuck behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Caution is being thrown to the wind. Couldn't take anymore. Let's see that again.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen to me. Are you okay?
That fighter has it in the tank.
Start to make mistakes and switch up. I need you to switch back on, get focused and get your mind back on the job. Get back out there.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy.
And there's the bell to start round 6. And there's the bell to start the round. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. Looks like they've shaken it off.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
insane action. Missing with that jab. You'd like to see more jabs. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of the punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in a fight. They've got to relax.
We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Fantastic punch. When are we going to see a jab from these two? What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
And they are giving us action. That hook was off target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Could not have come soon enough for this guy.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Breathe. Just get your breath.
Basic. Just get your rhythm back, and then we go again.
Those 1-2 straight down the middle. You can't miss him. Wait, work.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That's a lot of swelling. The referee taking a good look at it. Is he going to stop it?
Hey, are you all right? Are you okay?
So time back in. Let's keep fighting. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It could all come down to who's in better shape. Nice punch. Perfect counter shot. They blocked that right hook. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
So you're getting in there with someone that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched.
We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
That's light.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come to me.
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make the way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
There's a counter shot. They threw the hook. It didn't land. That right hook's blocked. That counter shot lands. Another scoring shot there. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
It's a tough fight, and he's going to be confident now. You've got to take that.
Nice round, good round. I like it. I'm happy. Good man.
And then start that on your pace.
Round 8, and we're off again. They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
They both want the knockout. That jab gets blocked. Both looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork.
Patterson goes down. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six. And you continue.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Stamina is off the charts. Good counter punching. Catch and shoot. He blocks the right hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? 10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath, felt light. Brush it.
Both fighters starting to get tired as we start round 9. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not gonna happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
Counterpunch right up the middle. This is the heavyweight division. You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. You still want to fight?
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your regionals hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Oh, and Joe Louis is hurt. He is hurt. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do?
They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into the fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Nice defense on that right hook. And he scores with the fighter's vision is paramount, and the referee may stop it here.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
And the referee's going to allow them to fight. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Joe Louis in trouble. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody off.
This boxing back together. Right, let's go out there. Get
Great round. Great round. Now relax. Relax.
the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe while you're stepping around.
Power shot. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Don't get carried away. Think about...
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid.
And there's the bell to start round 10. Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
Come on, should they be sending him back out there? 2 heavy knockdowns in the last round. What are they doing? They're sending him to the gallows.
As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, Johnny.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
The Brown Bomber in some trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Incredible work rate. You would not want to be hit by this guy. Trust me. Can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Just missed it. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Give me your ball.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Is he going to punch himself out, though? One moment changes everything, especially in this division. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking... That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10. They're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands around the world saw...